Hi musicians, my name is Dr. Thomas and I'm one of the directors of GAISO. I conduct the Philharmonic Orchestra, and if you're watching this, you are hopefully preparing your audition for next year to be a part of GAISO. You're in the right place. If you're anything like me, being a part of an orchestra and making music in a larger ensemble is one of your favorite things to do. I can say right now it is one of the things that I miss doing the most. And there's a special kind of joy that can only come from being a part of such a big ensemble, and you're definitely going to get that in GAISO, so I'm excited for you. If you are new to GAISO and this is your first time auditioning, good luck. And I hope to see you in August. And if you're a returning GAISO member, good luck as well. But I definitely miss seeing your face and getting the chance to make music with you every Sunday. So I'm really looking forward to us all coming back together in August. The purpose of this video today is I have three tips for you as you're auditioning and preparing your virtual audition. And the first tip is specifically because it's virtual, I encourage you to set up your audition environment the exact way that you're going to do the real audition. And this is great because you can't do this in a live audition. You know, you can't plan where you're going to stand and where you're going to look and all of that. But for a virtual audition, you really can. And that's a total bonus. So I encourage you to figure out where in your house you're going to film your audition, if you're going to set yourself up in front of some lovely bookshelves, or what you're going to do, and practice there. So get yourself totally set up, figure out how you want the lighting to be and where you're going to put the camera, and go ahead and just practice doing a complete run. And since the audition needs to be just one straight take, practice that way. You know, play your excerpts back to back with your solo, with your scale, with every single part that you're going to do for the audition, and just do it all in one, like do a big long practice take. And you can bring in people to watch you. You could even film a practice run. Like, for example, this is my practice run that I'm doing right now. But if it works out great, it's the real run and I'm just going to send it in. So stay tuned. But so that's my first big tip. And especially since it's a virtual audition, you have the real opportunity to do that. So set yourself up exactly the way you're going to perform so that you know what you need to do. My second tip, and this one comes to you from my violin professor in college. His advice to me was always, Kelly, memorize it and then have your music. And I was like, what? And that really is my advice. You want to get your music that you're going to prepare and that you're going to play, you want it to get it to a level where it is so ready that it is basically memorized. But then have your music there in front of you. This audition does not have to be memorized. No one really cares if you memorize, is usually my interpretation. No one's that impressed by memory. But if you have it that you have a level that you could do it from memory, then you know that you're really ready on that piece. And then you have the music there so that if you need it and you're halfway through and you just like you're going along and you're playing and it's beautiful and then you totally blank, your music is right there. So you can just reference it and you're good to go. So that's my second tip. Have it memorized with your music handy so that you know what you need to do. And then my last tip, and this one is very near and dear to my heart, and that I find myself doing in auditions, is before you start to play a piece or an excerpt or whatever it is, think about the speed and the tempo that you need, not for the beginning, but for the most difficult section. So think about, like, if you know it starts off with these long, smooth, flowing notes at the beginning, and then like 12 measures in, there's a whole bunch of 16th notes, and that's the part that you've always been practicing and that you really struggle on, then think about the tempo that you need to play the 16th notes at that spot, and then backtrack that to the beginning. So if you know that you can do ba da 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 da, then your beginning should be bum 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 ba dum bum bum, whatever it is. So always think about that hardest section and then backtrack that to the beginning, because a lot of times the beginning isn't the hardest part and you're like, oh, I can start super fast at the beginning, and then you get to the hard part and you're like, oh. So think about that difficult part as you're going through, and with every audition and with everything you do, take a deep breath, calm yourself, and then do your very best, and that's all you can do. Good luck. I wish you the best, and I really look forward to seeing you all when we start our new season, and stay safe until then. Bye, guys.